もう到着だそうやないか。
Alright, everybody, welcome back to some more Umineko When They Cry. This part, no inconveniences, don't have any big messages to say or whatever. We're getting right into it here. But one change, I guess, technically, is I've decided to let them do the talking, and then so instead of me talking while they're talking, I found that I was rewatching a bit, just to check if the audio was good and all. And first things first, I tried to change the audio a bit to make the audio mix better. But what I've also done is I've I noticed that like my voice, but me talking while they're talking, it kind of clashes, and I also want to make sure I show the voice actor performances because they are very talented voice actors from what I've seen so far. So I want to give them the right to talk, I guess. Have them talk and assume that you guys watching are just gonna be reading the subtitles. And then if I have any opinions or anything to say, I'll just say it after they've done saying their dialogue. Hopefully that can make it much better. It's also better for my throat, not having to do the noises that Maria does. Um, so yeah, that's basically the only thing that's different, and the audio mix is a bit different. Hopefully it works out better. I noticed that I was still a bit too loud compared to the game, but hopefully this is better. Um, yeah, back at it again, Umineko. Another thing I want to say before we start up right away is that will also hopefully make it so that the dialogue goes faster, if that makes sense. As in, like, I'll hopefully be able to play the game faster because I've gotten some feedback, not only about the stuff I just mentioned. I've also gotten some feedback about apparently I'm playing the game too slow. So apparently, like, you know, I should have been on the boat already within an hour of playing the game or whatever. According to a friend, the friend, the friend of mine that I mentioned, who is the one that was like, "Yo, you should get into this game," and I was like, "Sure." He told me, "Yeah, like you're playing the game really slowly," but I'll say this: I'm enjoying myself. I'm enjoying it. So who's really winning? Am I playing slowly or am I just playing at my own pace where I'm enjoying it? Anyway, yeah. So I'm just gonna let them talk. Hopefully that makes the dialogue go faster and the video not take as long, and we'll get further on. I guess. Hopefully the feedback. Hopefully I've helped out the feedback there. I'll always take the criticism, by the way. If you guys have any criticism or anything you think I can improve on, let me know. Like I said, I'm still recording a potato, a very potato laptop, and this is nothing high quality or high spec or anything like that. But I'm just doing it my own way. All right. So here you go. He says, "Looks like we're almost there. We're almost to the island. Rockenjima, I think it's called." Hmm.
おう、もうちょいやの。今日はのんびりスピードだから時間がかかってもうたわ。
Hey, come on, man.
誰のせいやねん。
No, come on. Don't put this on me, man. Frick you.
うわ、秀吉おじさんも勘弁してくださいよ。
God damn it. They've been laughing at me about this the entire trip.
もっと言ってやってください。
Come on, not you too, Jessica. I need to find her weakness soon. Frick this.
たく、バトラのせいで時間かかりすぎだぜ。
Is she still freaking terrified? What, is she seeing the supernatural again, just like at the end of last part, where she was seeing, she was saying ominous over and over or whatever? Is that still happening? I think, is she fine now? Has she calmed down? Maria had probably come to the conclusion that no one was going to listen to her. By the way, of course, in situations like these, I will commentate over it. It's just when they're talking, I think I'll just let them talk, and you guys can read the subtitles on your own. I hope you guys can read English. If not, I'm sorry, but I don't want to. I don't want to interrupt them too much. But again, give me feedback if you think I can do anything better. And yeah, uh, I don't, I don't, I don't really have. I don't know any other language I can translate it on than English. Well, I mean, I know there's probably options for it, but I'm choosing English, and because that's one of probably the most spoken language in the world, right? So I'm gonna go with that, and hopefully, hopefully, everyone watching can read this. And if you can't read this, well, I mean, if you're in part four, right? Like this is part four of the playthrough. If you can't read English, I don't know how you'd make it this far anyway. So there we go. That's all I'll say about that. Well, I mean, no, you could make it this far because I was commentating on it the entire time. So maybe if you understand, if you understand English vocally, is that a thing? I don't know. If you understand English speech but don't know how to read English, then I guess yeah, you could make it this far. And this is like as far as you can go because I was the only one maybe that I was the only person you knew that was reading the lines out loud. But yeah, I mean I can't help too much with that. Maybe if you can find the game with subtitles that match the language that you can read, that might work for you. Anyway, I've been talking too much. Let's keep it going. Yeah, no one's going to listen to her. Sure. She hung her head, wearing a fretful face. As she did, George Aniki crouched down to meet her eyes and spoke to her kindly.
マリアちゃん、何も怖くないよ。だって、僕たちが一緒だもの。一緒だと何も怖くないんだよ。言ってごらん。
So, another thing is, I don't have this on auto mode, so I click every time I want them to say something. That's another thing. You probably already know this, but yeah. Just so that if I have any comments to make in between lines, I can. That's all. Yeah.
一緒だと何も怖くない。
うん。一緒だと何も怖くない。そうさ、ジョージの兄貴の言う通りだぜ。俺たちが一緒にいると、いつだってなんだって絶対に怖くねえんだ。な、ジェシカ。
Right, Jessica.
ああ、間違いないぜ。ジョージ兄さんの言うことはいつも本当だよ、マリア。
And before he lies. That's gonna be foreshadowing to him lying in the future. Watch. Bro, I'm taking everything they say as foreshadowing because so far this has been way too peaceful and way too wholesome. So every like, haha, he's someone to be trusted. I'm like, alright, so don't trust that guy. Cool. that's how I'm taking this.
ジョージお兄ちゃんはいつも本当。
No. Little girl? No. No. Not always true. Watch him be bad. No! He's gonna lie to you and he's gonna manipulate you. Watch. We're just in the wholesome bits right now, but watch. I'm scared.
僕は嘘をつかないよ。
They're really hammering it in and everything.
だから信じて。みんなと一緒にいれば何も怖くないんだよ。
Maybe. But he's gonna line them all up and go ham. As in, like, he's gonna kill them all. Right? At once. With a big bomb. And then they all die. That's this guy's plan.
ジョージお兄ちゃんは嘘をつかない。
Don't trust this.
信じる。
No. This guy especially has been way too freaking sus with his glasses, and he's smiling every single freaking every time he gets screen time. This guy's smiling. That's sus automatically. Immediately giving off like Aizen vibes or something. Maria jumped into George Oniki's arms and hugged him tightly. After Aniki patted her head, she jumped away again. Ah, see that? That's family bonding. Her facial expression had returned so completely to normal that she looked like a totally different person from moments before. She was once again the ordinary Maria. We're all in this together. Okay, sorry.
ああ、そうだぜ。もう平気みたいだな。マリアは強いな。偉いぜ。
God damn it! Honorifics again? Let's check it out. Tips. Okay, Grimoire. Referring to yourself. God damn, they have holy crap. Alright, we're gonna read all this. It's fine. We can get through this. In Japanese, Maria uses her own name instead of the word I when talking about herself. Oh, I've seen this trait before. Like, even in anime, I've seen someone do this before. Who was it that did this before? But kept saying their name instead of saying I. Oh, I know this. Oh, it's in Fairy Tail. I remember now. There's a freaking frog guy, the mascot of Rogue. He never actually says, "Oh yeah, I think so too." He always says, "Frosh thinks so too," and his name is Frosh. It's like the little like frog like thing. It's like, you know, Happy from Fairy Tail. He's basically the Happy of Rogue, because Rogue is a character, and Sting also has his own guy, and he always says Frosh thinks so too, and I guess it's just the same thing, maybe not. But maybe this is more on the play that Maria Maria's like very childish with her speech, because Jessica's very assertive and aggressive. She's more childish. She goes like all the time, and her mother doesn't like her for that. And I guess this is an extension of that, maybe. This is called Illeism. Huh. And is common among young Japanese children. It sounds childish and cute in Japanese, and can be used by young adult women to achieve the same effect. Huh. Even the other characters have various ways of referring to themselves, because Japanese has more than one word for I. Kinzo, Nanjo, so Kinzo's the old guy, Nanjo I think was a doctor, pretty sure. Eva, Jessica, and a number of other characters use watashi, which is a neutral way of saying I. Got it. So there's a feminine way, there's a masculine way, and then there's a neutral way. Watashi is the neutral way. And the old man, Nanjo the doctor guy, and stuff, they use watashi. Jessica as well, makes sense that she does this because because Jessica's speech, aggressive and stuff, and assertive, so she uses the neutral rather than the feminine, I guess, in this case. Eva, okay, makes sense. Battle uses ore, which I guess is with the masculine, self-asserting, and very casual way of saying it. George uses boku, like Boku no Hero, which has a youthful, boyish, casual, and humble feel. Okay, interesting. But his is also very casual. But I guess Battler's is more casual. Ore is more casual than Boku, or I guess Ore. Hideyoshi uses washi. Wow, that's similar to this one. It's like if you remove the T and the A, you get this one. Washi, which goes along with his strange accent and makes him sound older. There are many others. However, you will not always hear these words being used, just as you will not always hear Maria using her own name, because Japanese is a pro-drop language. I don't know what that means. prod-drop language. Words like I, you, it, and so on are often simply left out when it's obvious who or what is being talked about. Interesting. Cool. So there we go. I'm a good girl. So maybe instead of saying I'm a good girl, she said Maria is a good girl. Maybe. I don't know. Let's keep going.
なんや、どうしたんや。マリアちゃん、船酔いだったんか。ん
Right, he wasn't here when that happened to her.
まあそんなとこです。もうじき着きますね。
The harbor was already drawing near. Are we coming in? What's happening? Oh. Is this supposed to happen? Umineko no Makikoro ni Rondo of the Witch and Reasoning. It's 10:30 a.m. Welcome. What? What did I just look at? What was in front of my screen? The boat gave a big shudder. Alright, wait. What time is it in the game? Okay, so it's 10 a.m., 10:30 a.m. Still October 4th, 1986. They're arriving soon. I hear a helicopter. What the hell was that though? Was that a tip? No. Okay. It wasn't anything controls, was it? Ah, not this. How do I exit this? If if there are arrows next to text, you can scroll. Okay, whatever. Let's see. Can we check what that was a second ago? It said like welcome or whatever. Is it like welcome to Rokkenjima? Logs maybe? Here we go. It just says arrival. Okay, cool. It's just a message drop. Okay. Well, uh, tits? Maybe? No, that's just the alarm. Bullcrap. God damn it. Is there really nothing? Config, load, save, clear, title. No, I don't think it's any of these. Alright. Well, I'll just take it as something not important. I don't want anything config. Alright, sure, let's go. Alright, the boat gave a big shudder. Seems we've docked at the harbor. The boat driver came out and jumped to the pier with the mooring rope. A large man in a tuxedo was waiting there for us with a warm, smiling face. I didn't know him, but judging by his clothes, I guess that he was a servant of the Ishiromiya head house. Okay. I guess we can meet him. Oh! Goda Toshiro! Yeah, he's... What a chin that is! Woo! Milady?
だいぶ遅かったので心配しておりました。心配ありがとう。バトラのやつが怖がっちゃってよ。
Come on.
それで徐行運転だったってわけ。マジでうぜえぜ。
So, I guess he is her servant. I mean, it makes sense because of which, right? Like, all of them have their own servants. So, because I don't know why else he would go milady specifically to her. Why wouldn't he go like, welcome everybody?
うるせえ。いつか逆の立場になったら覚えてろ。
Yeah, you better remember. Come on, man. Don't let her get away with this. At this rate, the world spread around the entire family, and I'll become the big conversation piece during dinner. Even without this, everyone would be talking about me because of that 6-year gap. But now I've provided them with an even juicier topic. Oh no, what are you gonna do? Damn it. Why does the Ishinomiya main family have to live on this isolated island? In the meantime, the boat had finished its mooring. A small plank was lowered so that we could get down. One by one, our parents came out of the boat.
皆様、長旅お疲れ様でした。奥様、お手をどうぞ。
So, Madame, I guess, is someone else, because my lady is Jessica. So I guess he just says Madame, my lady, Mister. Wait, I'm an idiot. What's the male version for that? I don't know. Whatever. I guess he just uses it for everyone instead of saying their name. Got it. Out of respect, because he's a servant. Cool.
ありがとう。
Not this is ever in this case. So, hmm.
お久しぶりね。ゴーダさんもお元気？
ありがとうございます。
Gota Toshiro.
おかげさまで毎日元気にお勤めをさせていただいております。
バトラ君はゴーダさんとは初対面じゃない？
Nah, I know who this guy is. Totally.
確か6年前はお勤めじゃなかったですよね。
This is good for like something that this game did. Oh, this visual novel. I keep calling it a game, but it's a visual novel. Something this visual novel did that I think is smart is have Battler be someone, well, the main character, and have him be someone that is completely like, well, he's not completely new, but someone who hasn't been with the family, which is the I guess the main plot as far as right now. Have him just be completely disconnected from all these guys, and then so that when he gets reintroduced 6 years later and meets all these people that even he for him it's new. It's not only um, it's not only like a refresher for him. It makes it easier for us to learn about all these characters and all these people and who they are and what kind of person they are. It's really smart. It's a classic trick, but it makes sense because if Battler was someone who kept on living with Rudolph and kept on going to Rockenjima with everybody every year, then we wouldn't be needing these introductions. Everyone would just be like, "Oh, what's up? Okay, what's up? Let's keep going." But now we're getting the whole, "Oh, I haven't met this guy in 6 years. Yeah, he's always been this the guy." Like that way, we get introduced to these characters and we start developing some form of early relationship already. So it's smart. I like it a lot. You were working here 6 years ago, right?
はい。ですので、バトラ様とは初めてご挨拶させていただきます。
Sup, I'm Rudolph's son.
はじめまして、バトラ様。
俺もタッパには多少の自信があったんだが、でっけえ人だな。
Yeah, this guy's like doesn't just look tall, he also looks wide, bro. He's definitely wider than you, Battler. Look at him. Which makes sense. I mean, he's a servant. You want the servant to not only be big. If he's big, then it sends an impression on everyone. Like, yeah, don't mess with us.
紛れもなく初対面だぜ。こんな大男あったら絶対忘れないさ。どうも、はじめまして。バトラス。
Battler.
お待ち申し上げておりました。一昨年から後ろ宮本家にお仕えさせていただいております使用人のゴーダと申します。
Golda. That's how you type his name. I guess we can check out his name in the character files by now. Probably, because I heard the noise like. Yep, here we go. So he's just like her. He's another. Like, she's not a servant, but she's another person who works with the Ushirome family. Goda Toshiro, servant employed as a chef. Oh, he's a chef. Okay. While he hasn't served the family long, he has a polished talent for entertaining guests, cultivated through his previous jobs, and is highly regarded as a servant. Since he was hired by Cross, and his wife, interesting. So Cross is the older sibling of these three. He is more trusted than those servants who have served the family longer and who are thought of as Kinzo's spies. Spies? What do they mean by? Wait a minute. Are the other servants thought of as Kinzo's spies? Like, is she thought of as Kinzo's spy or something? Well, she does do. She does have her little habit of rumor talking and all, but she's not highly regarded as a servant. Yeah, because of her rumor talk. But interesting. Kinzo spies. Interesting. Let's go back to the game, to the story, to the visual novel. Said it. Oh, I said it wrong only once. That's his last name, Goda Toshiro. Well, no, that's his first name. Goro Toshiro. Yeah.
どうぞよろしくお願いいたします。
Pleasure is all mine.
何かご用命がございましたらいつでもお申し付けください。
ゴーダさん、お久しぶりです。
ジョージ様、ご無沙汰をいたしております。お手をどうぞ。あんた、相変わらず大した接客のプロや。
Bro.
もし職に困ったらいつでもわしに声をかけるんやで。いつでも雇ったろ。
Damn. This guy just getting the jobs everywhere. The man's great. He's very trusted.
これは身に余る光栄です。どうぞお手を、秀吉様。
Goro-san then lent a hand to everyone as they disembarked, greeting them as they passed. His speech and mannerisms had the refined polish of a professional. He was very graceful, in contrast with his initially rough-looking appearance. Wow, you're saying he's got a rough appearance, mate. Look at his chin. You wanna say that again? His large size made him seem a bit scary at first, but he was much more polite than my first impression of him had led me to believe. He claimed to have served on the island for 2 years, but he had doubtless worked at a similar job somewhere before. Oh yeah, that's for sure. I mean, this guy seems like he's very experienced in this. Although maybe in 2 years you can reach this level of skill, but this guy, first time meeting me, he knew immediately how to act and did it like a proper professional who's been at this for many years, way more than 2. It feels like. After everybody disembarked, the mooring rope was untied and the boat started to steer away from the harbor. It was probably returning to its home port of Nijima. The captain waved his hand in farewell. Maria conscientiously waved back. Ah,
なんだかさっきから違和感があると思ったら、あれだな。
the place is different?
海猫の声を聞いてないぜ。
Oh yeah, I could hear the cries of the seagulls in the menu of the game, the title screen. Yeah, I can't hear it here. And also the Tori thing is still sus. Maria being scared is still sus. And lastly, the cries of the seagulls. Game, you good? Game, you okay? Hopefully you're okay. I was going to say, the cries of the seagulls. That reminds me of in Higurashi they had cicadas, right? They were the ones that were the big you know environment setter. There's such a big part of the aesthetic in Higurashi. So here we've got the seagulls instead, and that's something I can relate to more, being where I'm from. So
海猫？
we don't really have cicadas out here. Oh, we do. They're not non-existent. I don't think. I don't think. But seagulls is definitely relatable.
鳥のか？
Well, yeah, seagulls. What? She doesn't know what seagulls are? I'm confused. I remember that whenever we came to this island, the seagulls always welcomed us with their lively "nya nya" cries. I don't think that's how you're supposed to say that. "Nya nya." And because of that, whenever I hear the cries of the seagulls in any other place, I get the feeling that I've come to a family conference. Except for the small part of the island where those of the Ishiromiya head house live, Rokkenjima had been left uncultivated, apparently transforming into a paradise for wild birds. Interesting. Seemingly, some cliff face or other had become home to a huge seagull colony, and so this island was always full of them. Huh. Since those seagulls didn't come to greet us, I felt a bit lonely. Aww. Come on, man. You got your family. Don't feel lonely.
どうしたの？バトラ君。
Understand it though. Let's go. Best character Rosa out here again. Let's go. I'm always excited when she comes on screen. Best character for real. Her like I've liked her since she was introduced, bro. She's the only cool one. The only normal one.
ああ、ロードウォーター。いやー、別に。海猫の声が聞こえないんで、なんか寂しいなーって。
あら、そういえばそうね。いっつも賑やかなのに、今日はさっぱりいないわね。
Maria? What? Another premonition?
どうして海猫いない？
Did she just say Umineko?
海猫たちも今日はよそで集まりがあるからかな。
Wait. I gotta look this up. Is Umineko seagull in Japanese? No freaking way. It sounds like they're saying Umineko or something neko. Mineko. Wait. Wait. Seagull. Wait, I gotta freaking bro. Let's use Google Translate. Hopefully Google Translate accurately translate this. Seagull. Alright, I've typed it in, but I have to put it in Japanese. J. Japanese. Kamome, it says. Let's see how she pronounced it. She just says kamome. You guys probably heard that. I don't know if you guys heard it or not, but I hope you did. It does not sound like Minako, but there's wait a minute. Maybe if I put it in a sentence, we'll see. There's the seagull. The seagulls. Nope. Okay, I guess not. Never mind. Either that or either seagulls has multiple names, or I heard them wrong, or or I'm misinterpreting what they're saying, or I'm just dumb. That's all of those are very possible. All right, let's keep going. The seagulls have been getting somewhere too. Ooh.
マリアも海猫見たかったの？
Nah, I swear she said Minako again. Nah, I swear to God. Did you not see this? Ooh. Let's be on the lookout for the word Umineko. Because I don't know. Maybe I can't, Google Translate can't be trusted.
ああ、見たかった。
なんだってこうもまるっきりいねえんだ。ジェシカがみんな焼き鳥にして食っちまったんかな。
Shish kebabs. Why would she do that? Besides, she isn't the chef. That's supposed to be Goda's job, right? The guy we just met.
物騒なこと言うんじゃねえ。マリアが勘違いするだろ。
Seriously though, come on now. How old is she? We need to figure this out before the end of the game. This visual novel, I mean. Like, we need to figure out how old this Maria is, because this is ridiculousness. God damn it! How did she get confused by that? I started this. Haha! That's your weakness. Maria making fun of you or something. I don't know. Or I don't know.
そんなの私がするわけねえだろ。
Maria thinking you did bad stuff. That's Jessica's weakness. Boom.
そうだ。ジェシカが焼き鳥にしたんだ。
Yeah. Fell into that. You know, Battler really wants this so that attention gets away from him and his travel insecurities. They're gonna talk about that when they meet the rest of the family. So he's trying to deviate the conversation, of course.
川につくねにレバーになります。
川にくつねり、レバーにねぎます。
God damn it. Wow. A lot of laughing. As I made fun of Jessica, Maria tagged along looking like she was having fun. Oh, she really knows how to join in with things. Alright then. Starting today, I'll make you my number one follower. What? Wait, I think she's supposed to be 9 because I think she was like or 8 or something because I think she was 3 when Battler last met Maria. She was like a baby. So maybe I'm wrong about this. It's been 6 years, and he did say he met her as a baby, so I don't know her exact age. But even if she was like 1, she's 7 years old now, right? She's at least 6. I'm gonna go with like 7, 8 or something, right? Come on, the way she's acting, seriously? Hmm, I don't know about that one. Sus. I mean, yeah, she's a child, so she's being childish. I get that, but hmm. Yeah, even her mom, Rosa, mentions how her manner of speech is too childish considering her age. So I don't know. I don't know, y'all. I don't like the way she's talking. Like I said, it could just be just how it is with some kids sometimes, you know. Like, yeah, stuff doesn't really click until later on. Maybe by the time she's 12, though, things picks up. Hmm, I guess. Yeah, number one follower. Let's keep going. As I smiled at her, she beamed back overjoyed. I guess happy for this little bit of solidarity.
違うよ、マリアちゃん。野鳥って天気や気圧の変化に敏感なんだそうだよ。今夜あたり天気が崩れそうだしね。
Yeah, because of the clouds that we saw earlier. What were those about?
杖早めに引き上げてるのかもしれないね。
ほう、焼き鳥じゃない？
Not kebabs, no.
シェシカお姉ちゃんが焼き鳥にしたんじゃない？
Probably not.
違う。私はそんなことしないって。ほら、バトラも嘘だったって認めろよ。
バトラ君、マリアちゃんは素直な子だから、そういう冗談でも真に受けちゃうんだよ。
Damn, even George is getting serious on me. Like, come on, Battler, what are you doing? Get your act together.
冗談も少し選んだ方がいいよ。
George Aniki gently scolded me. Even though I outstripped Aniki in height, he still commanded respect as my elder. Well, yeah, he's older than you. No choice but to obediently apologize.
おう、悪い。まあいいや、今のは冗談だ。海猫たちは今日は素でおとなしくしてるってさ。
I'm just saying, he said Umineko again. I'm just saying. Umineko equals seagull. I'm just saying. So, maybe the seagulls are important in all of this. I'll remember that. And also we hear seagulls the moment we start up the game. The visual novel, I mean. We hear them going like, waka, waka. I can't freaking do their noise, but you get what I'm saying.
バトラは嘘？
Oh no. Now she's gonna now she's gonna treat me as a liar. God damn it. So George is one who would never lie. George is the one who's supposed to be trusted. You can trust George, but Battler is the one who's a liar. This is not gonna play out well in the long run, huh? She's gonna believe George over me forever, just because of this. God damn it.
調子お兄ちゃんは本当？
See, she's gonna start only believing in George. Frick this. I was having fun, but you were actually just tricking me? Her pure eyes seemed to accuse me. Maybe I went a little overboard with her after all.
ああ、そうだ。ジョージ兄貴が言ったのが本当だ。天気が悪いんで今日は引き上げたんだろうよ。いなくなったわけじゃないんだぜ。ね、おばさん。
Auntie, what, is Rosa gonna come back? She's gonna make another appearance. Come on, let's go, hype Rosa hype. Best character, come on.
そうよ。
Yes. Let's go, Rosa, best character.
明日以降、天気が良くなったら、きっと戻ってきて、ミャーミャーと声を聞かせてくれるわ。
Yeah, yeah. And we need to hear you guys say Umineko some more for seagulls.
天気良くなって戻ってくるの待つ。明日まで待つ。
Alright, sounds like a plan.
天気良くなるまで待つ。
Alright, Maria, tomorrow, me and you, we'll go out and, you know, seagulls out, not just me and you, you know, some, plenty of other people from the Ushiromiya, Uminoshiya, from the Ushiromiya family. We will all go together and, you know, just look at the seagulls and stuff. I don't know. Yeah. Or maybe later on today. We probably won't have time because we have to get introduced to everyone monthly. Damn it. No, but no, they said no. They're specifically saying tomorrow, but they'll come back, so we'll come back tomorrow. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The weather is better. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Maria's moonlightened, and she started looking forward to tomorrow, when the seagulls would come back and fill the skies. Still, George Aniki really is amazing at taking care of kids. Maybe too amazing. Maybe he's too good at this. I don't know. I think I remember Aniki taking good care of me as well when I was a brat 6 years ago. Aniki might have quite some talent for this kind of thing.
ジョージ君は小さい子の面倒を見るのがうまいわね。
Wow, you said the same thing. I was just thinking. It's like you can read my mind, Rosa. This is why you're best character. For real. Best character, Rosa.
保育士さんでも務められるんじゃない？
Childcare. if he enjoys that, then.
なあ、ジョージ兄さんの転職っぽいぜ。
They're all praising him too much. I don't like it. He's sus. Come on.
私的には社長室でビジネスってより、そっちの方が兄さんのイメージだぜ。
Okay, that was just rude, wasn't it? Come on. Come on. I mean, being able to handle kids is a compliment, fair, but yeah, he can do what he wants. What do you mean, you?
まさか。保育士さんは立派なお仕事だよ。
Okay, he took it as a compliment, I think, because he says childcare is a respectable job, which it is. It absolutely is. I'm not denying that. I'm just saying, like, if he doesn't feel like that's him or that's his type of person, I can see why it could come off as an insult, or like not as insult, but like as a bit rude. Like, hey, don't treat me like that. I can see it, but it is a very respectable job. So
単なる子供好き程度に務まる仕事じゃないね。
this is true. This is true. It's not just about liking children. You have to actually know how to handle being around them and how to treat them properly. It's true. It's not as easy as one might imagine. It's not just like, hey kid, shut up, sit down or whatever. I don't know. I see. This is why I shouldn't work in childcare.
本当にジョージ君は謙虚ね。
See, but that modesty is what inspires kids. See that? Now the kids are gonna grow up to be like him and be, you know, kind and modest as well. Or he's lying and he's putting up a front of all this and he's actually a piece of crap. Watch that. Watch. Trust me. Rosa, best character. This guy is going to be a piece of crap, but right now he's acting all innocent. Watch.
でも、バトラ君も子供のあやし方が上手よ。
What? What is this? Me?
さっきはほんの少しの間だけど、マリアとっても楽しそうだった。こ
Okay.
れからも今みたいに遊んであげてね。
Alright, and then I'll try to not to take jokes too far. Alright, Rosa, thank you for that. You're best character. I already like you a lot. So you know, taking that compliment from you means a lot to me, more than any other character right now. So thank you, Rosa.
冗談は選んで。だけどね。
Yeah. I'll keep that in mind. Thank you, Rosa. I'll gladly be scolded by Rosa. But George, yeah, nah, that guy's sus. This guy on the right here, sus. Nah, nah. Okay, giggle. Auntie Rosa winked at me. Whoa, giggling a little. Okay, okay. A real mother, I thought to myself, is happy that Maria looks like she's having fun. Exactly. Rosa's a real mother. She is proper. We respect Rosa out here. Best character. I like Battler as well, but Rosa right now is high up there, top tier, for sure.
おい、ローザ
Now, a character that's definitely not as good as Rosa. Rudolph, my dad, who left me in the dust. And I'm not happy. Well, in the game, I'm not happy that he married, a new woman, well, another woman that wasn't my biological mom in Kyrie. But I'm not mad at her. You know, I'm mad at this guy in the game. Well, even in real life, I'm not mad at him obviously, but I'm just like, I don't think. First impressions, I don't think this guy is anything amazing. But in the game, I'm even more hateful, by far more hateful, which is a bit understandable.
それにガキどもも何やってんだ行くぞ
We gotta go up these steps.
はいはい、今行きます。
We gotta go up to the house, to Ishiromiya. Or no, it's not even a house, it's a freaking mansion. Isn't that what they said? God damn. I think we saw it in the opening as well. In the opening that I showed you guys last part. That should have been shown first part, but it's unfortunate. The old bastard was beckoning us to hurry up. See, Battler hates him even more than I do. We'd better get moving. It's not like it'd be too late to have the same discussion after we got our luggage in our rooms. Sure, true, fair. But we'd also be talking about with a lot more characters, I bet. So we need this for character introductions. So I'm fine with this.
それでは皆様、お泊まりのゲストハウスの方へご案内させていただきます。
Guest house? So we're not going to the mansion? Oh. Thank you, Golda, anyway.
どうぞこちらへ。
Golda is also what I call the author of One Piece. Not gonna lie, I'm proud of that one. No, I'm not gonna lie, I'm proud of that one. I had to give myself 5 seconds of silence because I was so proud of that one. I was so proud of that one. I was like, yeah. I mean, that was good. That was good. Why are you guys watching this? I'm super freaking lame. Oh, by the way, let's see if I do this. The time is 2022. Woo! It's the same, time as year. It's 2022. The year's 2022. Haha. You can see that right there. Haha. Huh? I'm funny, right? Okay. Let's get back into it. Right. Goda-san called to everyone and started leading us. Kumasawa-san brought up the rear. Oh, so we're like the human centipede. Him at front, Kumasawa-san in the back. Cool. A serpentine twisting path led through a dim forest. It ran up a bit uphill. I guess the path was made twisting so that the slope wouldn't be felt too much. But personally, I'd have been happier if it'd been man enough to make some stairs in a straight line. Well, when you got when you have an old woman with you, right, who's reaching 80, and you've got a kid, right, with Maria, I understand why they decided to do it this way. Just saying, that's my opinion. I respect your opinion as well, but this is for me personally. Of course, if I was going up this path, yeah, I'd prefer if it was a straight line, but out of, I'm thinking about the others who are coming with us, then maybe not so much. No doubt they made the path twisting on purpose to put on airs of distance and importance. Okay, that's where you're going with that. Okay. Before long, we saw garden-style stone steps. Ooh. Ah, now I remember how it goes from here. Go up these and the guest house. That's not a guest house. That's a whole mansion. At the top of the stone steps, a beautiful guest house came to view. Bro, that's a whole mansion. I don't know if a guest house can be a mansion. I don't know if a house counts as a mansion. So maybe I'm wrong. But look at that, bro. That's a whole mansion. Or maybe this mansion that's even bigger than that. Ew. You sung Hope. Its facade was lovely, of course, but even more than that, we couldn't help but have our hearts stolen away by the splendor of that beautiful rose garden that spread before it. Yeah, it is very beautiful. Very beautiful.
はあ
It's been a year. Wow.
今年も相変わらず大したもんや。目の保養とはこのことやで。
As they reached the top of the stone steps, the people welcomed in by the rose garden voiced their appreciation one after another.
今年は少し花に元気がないんじゃない？
Wait, you tell me Hideyoshi made up the steps first? Let's go. Let's go. Look at him go. Freaking athletic man Hideyoshi. Now wait, go was supposed to be first. So maybe not. He just didn't have any comments. Aren't the flows less lively this year?
やっぱり夏があまり暑くなかったせいかしら。
I think they look nice. I mean, I can't see them very well because you're in the way, Eva. Frick you. But I think they're nice.
そのせいもあるかと思います。去年の先に比べると、今年は少々見劣るのが残念です。
Oh. I still think it looks good. Yeah, even so it was a delightful rose garden. Yeah, exactly. I remember that huge amounts of roses used to greet me every year, even over 6 years ago. This rose garden was the first thing that greeted the people who came to Rokkenjima. Even our parents, who came every year, couldn't help but let their wonder slip out. And moreover, it even looked like a powered up version of the garden from 6 years ago that was in my memories. So they just made the freaking rose garden bigger. That's it.
自宅にこれだけのバラ園があったらさぞや素敵でしょうに。
Well, you're married to a rich man, so I'm sure you can if you want to.
よせよ、誰が手入れすんだよ。
You, exactly. You rich prick. Frick you.
バラは虫とか病気とか大変なんだぜ。
I mean, sure, but there's stuff to worry about. But in exchange, you do get a beautiful view in front of your house. Or yeah, I think might be worth looking into if you appreciate gardens and aesthetics. But yeah, you do gotta take care of it.
そうね。キリエ姉さんは毎日バラの手入れをしてて虫がつかないようにしてるそうよ。
え？そうなのかよ。そんな話は知らないぜ。
So by the way, Rose also pronounced her name as Kyrie, not Kyrie. So I keep saying it wrong. It's Kyrie.
そうなんです。この人の場合はバラの方から虫を求めていっちゃうから、どっちかというとタチの悪い食虫植物ってところね。
I also like how Rosa knew about this, about her taking care of the rose. Oh, funny. Her name is Rosa. Anyway, it's funny that she knew, but her own husband didn't know.
ああ、そういう話かよ。たく、ローザ、今日はそういう話は勘弁してくれよ。もうそういうのはすっかり足を洗ったんだぜ。
どうかしら。ルドルフ兄さんは遺伝子的レベルでだらしないですし。
Damn.
大丈夫よ、ローザさん。あんまり追いたするバラなら、根元からちょんって切っちゃうから。
Oh. Okay.
物騒なお話ですね。
That was a good one. That was a good one from Kyrie right there.
モテる男はいつもリスクと隣り合わせなんや。わしも来世じゃもうちょい美形に生まれたいもんやで。
Why? Because you're gonna be forced to live with danger at your side.
だから秀吉兄さん、モテてなんかないって。入江も物騒な話なんかやめろい。俺のバラがしおれちまったじゃねえか。
ほら、マリアちゃん、来てごらん。こっちのバラは特に立派だよ。
バラが立派。
かぐわしい匂いだぜ。俺のエレガントさにぴったりだな。
おい、よせよ。
Wait, what? Why would he get it out? He's just saying he matches his elegance. He's just flexing.
マリアが真似してトゲで怪我するだろ。
Oh, that's what she meant. She yelled at me as I leaned in with an exaggerated gesture to smell the rose scent. I thought she was overreacting, but when I turned around, I saw Maria imitating my every movement and thereby putting a broad smile on George Aniki's face.
ほら、マリアちゃん、気をつけて。
Don't get
バラのトゲは痛いよ。
yeah, don't get cut by the rose thorns.
ほー。ジョージお兄ちゃん、
Everything he says is true. God damn it, not that again.
このバラだけ
How is it strange?
変。変？どうしたんだよ。
Maria pointed to a single rose. I immediately understood why she found it odd. In the midst of all these magnificent roses, just one single rose was withering. There wasn't any particular reason. Some roses flourish and others wither. That's all there was to it. But Maria seemed very concerned about there being only one unhealthy rose in a group of healthy ones. She must be feeling somehow like it's been left out.
このバラだけ元気がなくて、かわいそう。
Oh, she feels sad for the rose.
ほう。
Oh,
他はみんな元気なのに、これだけかわいそう。
that's how she sees it. She sees it as like the rose is left out. I see.
まあ、咲いたり枯れたりはそれぞれだからな。
Left out of the fun, I guess.
一足先にしおれる代わりに、そのバラは他のどのバラよりも早く開花できたんだと思うぜ。
A lot of rose talk. I don't really have much to say. Yeah, they all bloom and wither. I bet the only reason one withered now is because it bloomed earlier than any of the other roses. Yeah, just withers. Rose talk. I don't have much to say.
そうだよな。
But it's probably just like the thunder saying. It's probably just a premonition again about one single rose is dying. It's like foreshadowing to something else dying with class stuff like that. I don't know.
いっぱい咲いて、その役目を終えてお休みに入ったってだけのことだと思うぜ。
It's a classic for when they cry type stories to do stuff like that. Watch. He probably just moved all over the place, fulfilled its duty, and went to rest.
そんなに気に病むことはねえさ。
It seemed that Maria's pure, sensitive nature was making her feel some emotional pain for the rose that withered alone. Why did he have to freaking take care of Maria 24/7. There's always something bothering her, and we always have to make sure everything's okay for her. Come on. Even though she understood the logic of it, it still felt lonely to her.
じゃあマリアちゃん、帰るまでの間、このバラをお世話してあげるといいよ。
George Aniki straightened up and felt around in his pocket. He then took out the wrapping from the candy he had eaten on the plane. He twisted it into a thin string and gently tied it to the rose as a sort of marker. Oh.
へえ、なんだか可愛くなったね。
Damn, okay. Yo, this guy really is good with kids. Like I said, too good.
これがこのバラの目印だよ。
I need to sneeze, y'all. One sec. Damn. Sorry about that. Let's keep it moving. I did warn y'all, but unfortunately, sneezes do happen. It's human nature. So I can't stop it.
後でお水とかをあげに来てごらん。バラさんもきっと喜ぶと思うよ。
Mr. Rose.
お水とかあげに来る。
せっかくだからこのバラさんに何か名前をつけてあげるといいよ。そうするとバラさんも喜ぶと思うし、マリアちゃんと心もきっと通い合うと思うよ。
Okay, so it's called Mr. Rose, and my mother's name is Rosa. I'm thinking from Maria's perspective. My mother's name is Rosa. So let's go with Azor. Get it? Because that's Rose backwards, but with an A. Because it's Rosa. It's like no, you combine the A and the E to have like an Azor sound. Yeah. I don't know. Let's see what Maria decides to give. My name is lame. Let's see what Maria decides.
名前
Yes, Kimi no namae. Namae. That's name.
名前
Namae. Name. Namae. Yes, give it a name. Come on. Hurry up. Well, she still wore her usual sullen face. Maria crossed her arms and began to consider this intently. At the very least, she appeared to have been completely pulled out of her slump. Nice going, Aniki. Yeah, nice.
ジョージ兄さんって昔から包容力があるよな。
He always calms her down, huh? Always does a good job with that.
尊敬するぜ。
だな。人徳ってやつだろ。後で爪の赤をもらってきてやるから、一緒に飲もうぜ。
この庭園はお前が子供の頃にもこんなに立派だったんか？
No.
私が出てってからよ、こんなに立派になったのは。
And when the hell did you leave the house? Or I guess he means when she was a kid. Got it. So she lived here when she was young. So maybe all of them lived here when they were young in this house, guest house, or mansion, whatever. Maybe she lived here and you know Kinzo lived here. You know their dad and Rudolph and Rosa and Eva, you know, her and their older brother Kraus, I think. Yeah, we still haven't met him, but they're same as well. So maybe they all lived here and then eventually they left, and that's when the garden became this grand.
前の庭園の方が素朴で愛着があったんだけどね。
Oh, you were? Okay, interesting.
兄さんがちょっと悪趣味にいじりすぎたのよ。
Hey, did you talk about my dad? Sure, go ahead.
前の方がずっと良かったんだから。
Oh wait, no, she's talking about the older brother. Now that I think about it, I think Ni is supposed to be older brother, not younger brother, and Rudolph is her younger brother. Rudolph is her younger brother. Kraus is her older brother.
エヴァ、ポジティブシンキングやで。昔は置いといて、今のこの美しさをめでなあかん。その方が 心が安らかになるで。
Sure, true.
別にそんな意味じゃん。ただ私は昔の方が素敵だった庭園をあなたにも見てほしかったなってだけよ。
Boo-hoo! It's just a garden. Come on now.
それでは皆様、よろしいでしょうか。
Oh, thank you, Goda. Alright, let's go in.
そろそろお部屋の方にご案内いたします。
Yay! Goda-san called to everyone to ask if you were ready, but our hearts had been completely stolen away by the Rose Garden after a year of absence, and we didn't lend him an ear. Yeah. Since we weren't a travel group, it wasn't like we had a strict schedule to follow. Sure, that's true. Besides, for our parents, this was their fond old birth home they had returned to, so they felt no obligation to be pressured by anyone. Fair. Understanding the situation, Goda-san continued to wait with a wide smile for our parents to lose interest in the roses and tell him to guide us to the rooms. Alright.
おや
My.
おーい
Alright, what?
カノン君やないか
Who the hell is Canon?
久しぶりやな元気か
Okay, that's a new name. Uncle Hideyoshi suddenly shouted. In the direction he was waving, there was a slender boy. Oh, that's a boy. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Just, first impressions, I thought it was a girl. My bad. Alright, slender boy. Who's this guy? Cannon. Meeting him right after a huge man like Gora probably emphasized his small stature. True. Fair. Okay. The boy was in the middle of transporting pile-up gardening tools and then in a wheelbarrow. Huh. When he realized he was being called to stop, he set down the wheelbarrow, took his hat off, and bowed his head. Okay. He's another servant, I guess? I don't think he's an Ushiromiya family member. He's just the guy who takes care of the garden, maybe? Because he's carrying gardening tools in the wheelbarrow. Cannon.
こんにちは。
I figured he was probably younger than me. He does look younger than you, yeah, but it could just because he has a small stature. I realized by the general atmosphere surrounding him that he was a servant too. Though he did greet Uncle Hideyoshi back, he himself seemed like he might be unsociable. It was a greeting that lacked feeling. When Goda-san noticed that our interest had shifted towards him, he went to the boy's side and introduced him to us.
バトラ様、ご紹介いたします。
Thank you. Who's this guy?
後ろ宮本家にお仕えしております使用人の一人です。
Right.
カノンさん、お客様にご挨拶を。
Hello. What's up, Cannon?
はじめまして。使用人のカノンです。
Alright, now we have another character file. Let's check it out. Here we go. Cannon, a young servant, performs his duties silently and diligently, but due to his unsociable nature, he is not so highly regarded as a servant. There are several other servants with the on character in their pseudonyms. He and Shannon just happen to be the ones on duty that day. Shannon is another character we haven't met yet, but I guess that's another person with on character in the pseudonyms. So this one. Alright. Cool. Yep, my first impression wasn't wrong. He gave the feeling that he was unsociable or maybe a bit of a poor speaker. In contrast with Gora-san, who was extraordinarily polished as a servant, it was impossible not to feel the immaturity you'd expect of someone his age. When Gora-san urged him in a whisper to give a bit more of an introduction, the boy named Cannon only cast his eyes downwards.
カノンさん、
Maybe he's just, a bit anxious, Not
もう
very
少し
sociable.
何か挨拶することはできませんか？
He's not very sociable. I think it's fine, he's Cannon, we got the point. He's a servant, we get it.
いえ、
He can't. He's just like, nah.
僕たちは家具ですから。
What? You're what? Sorry. It seemed that he wasn't refusing to greet us out of spite, but rather he gave the impression that he didn't know what else to add to his greeting, and so could do nothing other than just stay silent.
カノン君は寡黙でさ、余計なおしゃべりはしない性分なんだよ。愛想は少し悪いけど、根はいい人なんだぜ。誤解しないで。
I won't, don't worry.
ここに勤めて3年になるんだっけ。
And I get it. Alright, guys. I apologize for that sudden piece for me. I hope you guys skip to this point. But actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let them talk a bit and then explain.
確か、郷田さんより1年長いんだよな、カノン君。
He's been here for a year longer than Kanokun, and I'm gonna have them talk again so that for you guys who are skipping can reach this point. Even though it's not like he made a super bad impression, Jessica hurriedly backed him up. Alright. So hopefully people you guys watching have skipped to this point. Sorry for leaving you guys there. I had a roommate call me, not call me, but like came to my room to tell me something. Something. It's a matter, you know, private matters, right? So yeah, that's why I had to peace out real quick. If that ever happens again, because it might happen. Unfortunately, this is the first time that has happened. Well, fortunately, this is the first time it happened in these last 4 parts. If it does happen again, make sure you guys just skip to when I get back to the game. Alright, when I get back to like playing, because this can happen more times than now, and I don't really have. Unlike when I record on my PlayStation, I only have like I don't really edit these because I don't really have any editing software. I'm kind of a pleb, aren't I? So I do mostly just kind of wing it, which has worked out really well so far. This visual novel structure style doesn't really need editing, so it's fine. But yeah, if that ever happens, make sure to jump over. It's also reminded me that having an editing software to edit these videos would help a lot, so that I can cut this off. But unfortunately, low budget potato PC. This is what we're gonna have to deal with for now. I'm gonna keep going, and I apologize. But yeah, it's also time to end this soon, considering I have been recording even when yeah, it's 9 p.m. So I'm gonna end this soon. But I've been recording even when I went off, so that's gonna take longer in the video. But yeah, I'll get to the next scene or whatever, and then I'll end this. I see. Apparently him being unsociable works against him all the time.
そっか。よろしくな。俺はバトラ。
I'm Butler. Yeah.
18だけど、君はいくつだい?
Of course he goes in with the age first. I have to ask about the age. He's gonna be like 70 or 60. I silence, as if evaluating whether it was a question that must be answered or not. But here again, Jessica plowed ahead. What, is he insecure about his age?
確か、私たちの2つ下だから16だったよな。
I actually guessed correctly. I was like, I'm 13 or 16. Yeah, so I kind of guessed correctly, see? Yeah, let's go.
はい、そうです。
It looks like if given a choice, he would have preferred not to tell us his age. Him not wanting to tell us his age was probably because he thought he would be looked down upon for it. Yeah, I can see that. I remember that when I was around his age, I hated being asked how old I was by adults. So why the frick did you do the same to him? Like, why the frick did you do that? Like, haven't you heard the famous Jesus quote? Like, why would you say that to him when you yourself hated it when you were his age? I see. 16, huh? Like, if I hate, like, I've sometimes hated when people treated me in certain ways when I was like 8 years old, 9 years old, 10 years old, etc. I know these guys are 16, but you get the point. Even when I was 16, I hated sometimes how people treated me. It's like, well, in certain ways. So I'm not gonna do the same to another 16-year-old, right? Like, come on, man. Be the person that the other adults weren't to you. Okay, that doesn't make sense, but you get the point. The famous Jesus quote, we've all heard it. That's gotta be a delicate time. In that case, I asked something I shouldn't have. Yeah, probably.
近いとして嬉しいぜ。気さくにバトラって呼んでくれよな。俺も君のことはカノンって呼ぶぜ。
ありがとうございます。
That was smooth. That was smooth. Smooth combo.
お気持ちだけで結構ですバトル様
Nah, just call me Battler. You don't have to go Sama. It's fine. We're good. We're homies already, Canon. Jessica looked flustered for some reason. She seemed to think that my impression of Canon was worsening because of his rejection. Well, I doubt a girl like Jessica understands his fretful male heart. Wow. As his elder, even by just 2 years, who would lead him into adolescence, I took it upon myself to understand that. Lead him into adolescence, he says.
カノンさん、もう少し愛想よくはできませんか。笑顔も使用人の義務ですよ。
申し訳ありません努力します
And he doesn't even smile.
コーダさんカノン君もいろいろ頑張ってるんですよ
Yeah, come on,
ね
be nice.
え
Be nice to him. I'm fine with it. It seemed as though he was often warned about his discourtesy. And apparently he hadn't improved a bit. Goda-san kept his business smile, but let a small sigh of resignation escape.
それではまだ仕事がありますので失礼します
Yeah, go ahead, mate. Good luck with your work. It looked like Conan himself was uncomfortable with remaining silent here any longer. After another perfunctory bow, he turned on his heels and started pushing the wheelbarrow again. Just then, suddenly, the wheelbarrow wobbled and fell, scattering the load. Oh no! I guess the wheelbarrow with its single wheel caught on a pebble and lost its balance. Ah, sucks.
何をしてるんですか。
What?
早く片付けて。
For some reason I forgot that I'm supposed to let them talk, because I was just talking on the speech bubble, but I forgot I'm supposed to let them. Goda-san urged him along in a low voice, as if to remind him that it is a servant's shame to present a clumsy appearance in front of guests. Showing that he understood quite well without being told, Kanon-kun wordlessly reloaded the wheelbarrow with the fallen objects. He seemed to be fine with the light-looking gardening tools, shovels and such, but he looked like he was having trouble getting his arms around and lifting up some sacks of fertilizer.
大丈夫かよそそっかしいなほら
お嬢様、お召し物が汚れます。
Nice. Respect to Jessica for helping him out.
ここはお任せください。
With an elegant gesture, Goda-san took the shovel that Jessica had picked up. At his back was the figure of Canon having trouble with the sacks of fertilizer.
お召し物が汚れる
Like her clothing, her garments, her stuff.
安心しろよ。俺が着てるのはそんなお上品なものじゃねえぜ。
I don't know, I think you're looking good.
それによ。
But I get garments.
俺はレストランで落ちたフォークをウェイトレスに拾わせるってやつが大嫌いなんだ。
Yeah, I can agree with that. I lifted up the other bags that had fallen. Of course, they weren't light, but for me it was a piece of cake. Hell yeah, strong man battler. That's why they call him battler, because he battles. Kanon-kun turned his surprised eyes towards me. He was the face of one who would never have expected to receive help from a guest.
バトラー様結構です僕が全てやりますので
Interesting. So me and him already. I feel like we're getting bombed. Let's go, Cannon. I like Cannon. Let's go. See, he says he'll take care of everything, and it's like, oh, that's like a bond. I see it. It's building up.
気にすんな。こう見えても鍛え方が違うぜ。
Battler is really good at socializing, actually. He is. Cannon-kun looked like he hadn't yet gone through his growth spurt, and was stuck with a sort of weak body. I guess this kind of weight is a bit much for him.
結構重いね
Understandable.
カノン君が苦労するのも無理はないよカノン君気にしないで
これぞ俺の見せ場さ。
My time to shine.
これでさっきの船の分はチャラだよな。
こ この程度のことじゃさっきの大騒ぎが帳消しになるもんかよ。カノン君にも後で教えてやるよ。バトだったら面白いんだぜ。
Frick you, Jessica. Come on now. Leave it be. Come on.
落ちる落ちる。
And you've reminded Maria. Alright, I think I'm gonna end it there though. Like I said, the recording was going even while I was gone, so this has been going on for quite long. I'll meet you guys next time for some more Umineko. I'll end it here. It should be fine, I think. Banter and stuff and all that. I think once we get back next part, we'll be able to understand all the, I think we'll be able to understand all the contacts real quick. So we'll be fine. I'm just gonna save here, just to make sure I have it saved. We are good. And there we go. Save on all four. And I'll meet you guys next time. I think we're done for now. This has been fun. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. Sorry for the little mishap earlier, not too long ago, but yeah. I'll meet you guys after on Friday. Well, for me, you guys might be watching this on Friday. You're probably watching this on a Thursday, maybe. I think you're watching this on Thursday, so I'll be recording another one on Friday. No, or on Thursday. Maybe not on Thursday. Maybe Thursday evening if I have time. So yeah. But like I said, in the weekend I have a lot of time to record some more, so you guys will be getting more Umineko content there. Don't worry. But for now, I hope you guys enjoyed this. And I'll meet you guys next time for some more Umineko. When they cry. And then we get the continuation. Hopefully, we'll finally enter the mansion. We've come to Rokkenjima finally. This part. Hopefully, next part, we can finally actually look at this guest house. I don't even think this is the main mansion. It might be, I don't know. If it is, it looks like a mansion to me. So hopefully next part we can see the mansion. And we'll meet some other Ushiromiya family. Because this part we only met some servants and guests and stuff like that. So we'll see. But for now, hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time, y'all. Peace.